Son of a wonderful person to welcome you to another edition of the program Her Voice. Her Voice is one form of radio presentation that comes on the radio every Tuesday beginning at 11 o'clock to try to on Truth 96.1. And this program is brought to you by Water Aid Liberia, in partnership with Liberia, a work consultant will coming from Average Age. And this program provides the opportunity for us to discuss issues concerning water sanitation and hygiene. That's much with the goal to share knowledge and information surrounding what issue in Liberia. They also influence good decision making in getting ideas to enhance women and girls' access to sustainable health services in Liberia. We also promote good hygiene practices across Liberia. So on today's edition of the program, we have a theme on the nature of gender, children, and social protection, adolescent and girls' division. There is an upcoming national conference to be organized by this division for young women and girls. What exactly, what are the activities we are going to be joining the team there is to be to discuss issues surrounding this upcoming conference. So we'll also be taking the jinkos from the Water Aid here on the program, Her Voice on Truth 96.1. Let's bring this teams on down and welcome my colleague who have been on the program. First, let's recognize Madeline Sa, the producer and presenter of this program, who is far away. So she asked us to sit in for her here on Truth 96.1. The program is her voice. So we have a beautiful lady sitting right by my side, ably assisting me. Welcome, Princess.
Yeah, thank you, Johnson. Thank you for having me this morning. And we say good morning to our beautiful listeners, our women out there. You know, Magdalene always say you are wholeheartedly welcome. We look forward to you being a part of this program, and this program is your program. To the women out there, this program is your program. Today again is another wet Tuesday. So whatsoever thing you are doing this morning, please just put it aside, or you can even wash your hands. Even if you're measuring somebody, or just put that little button phone on and turn into Truth FM this morning and be a part of voice.
Indeed. So we are about to discuss your issues. So we ask for your full participation. We also had the numbers here. We'll be calling numbers later on where you will call in, and women and young girls. You have to call and give us your own intake on this program here on Her Voice. This is a program designed for you so that your voice or voices can be heard every Tuesday beginning at 11 a.m. straight up to 12 noon. So, like Princess said, we want you to just give us that little time, just for this program because we have to discuss issues surrounding women,
Sure.
sanitation. Women to have the rights to handle
Oh,
health
your
care.
voice. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
healthcare, and when it comes to your health, you have the rights to safe
So,
drinking
safe
water.
drinking water,
Yeah,
good sanitation, and proper hygiene practices.
Yeah. So like Magdalene always say on the radio, there are people traveling along the way, the highways, and each time they are, they want to eat themselves. You
Yeah.
find out that you will not find, conducive
Wash facility.
facility around,
Yeah.
so we encourage, our people to construct these facilities along the highway, along these various the checkpoints where our people, our young girls, our women, so that they are special people.
Mhm.
They are kind of people. They are so special, so that they can use the bushes, and they can go in the bush, so that they can be harmed by all of creatures. So that's why we are asking you to construct, wash facilities along these highways where our people can stop there and eat
Be
themselves.
safe. Yeah.
Okay, so we will take this jingle here from our sponsor on Truth 96.1, her voice. So we'll come back. We are going to join our team. Our team is also already in studio, just waiting for us to join them. So this theme song will come back, or this jingle here from Water Aid will come back. We join our team there in Studio B for the program, her voice. All the women, every single woman, mother, auntie. Water Aid Liberia presents For Boys, a 1 hour program that is aired on Truth FM every Tuesday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. For Boys gives women and girls the space to air their voices about issues that bother many on water, sanitation, and hygiene. The show seeks to increase knowledge and share information, influence decisions, strengthen collaboration, and solicit ideas to enhance women's potential to access and afford sustainable services for clean water, decent toilets, and good hygiene, nutrition, as well as their sexual reproductive health and rights. WaterAid's mission is to transform the lives of the poorest and most marginalized people by expanding and improving access to safe water, sanitation, and hygiene.
But we keep our drinking water clean and safe, we and our children will be healthy.
Don't miss out on this educated show that gives women and girls a space to air their voices about issues that border on water, sanitation, and hygiene for boys every Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on True FM.
Our life is in our hands to make it better. Let's work together. Chisama,
Yes, Mabuse.
I've come to you because you say there's something important to tell me.
Mabuse, thank you for coming. Now, what I like about you, just the other day, I went to visit the other town and saw that the chief and his people were very healthy. He told me that a half of running stomach to catch his people. When I asked for the reason why he and his people so healthy, he told me that the other people told them to make sure to always drink clean and safe water, including handpump water. And because I want our women and children to be healthy like my friend Una people them, I want you, Mabuse, you the women cheerleader, to please join me in talking to our people so we can protect all the places where we can get drinking water from.
Now go out there, Chisama. I must say I would like for our women and children to be healthy. But tell me, what those people are really doing to keep their drinking water clean and safe.
Well, what I see is that they make sure to put fence around their hand pumps where they get their drinking water from, so children and animals can play around them. I also noticed that they can properly clean and cover their water gallons where they can get their drinking water from to prevent dirt from getting inside.
Chisama, thank you so much for letting me know that when we keep our drinking water clean and safe, we and our children will be healthy. I will make sure that me and my children will drink clean and safe drinking water by fencing a hand pump where I get my drinking water from and cleaning and covering my water gallons.
Yes, and it would be so good that other people in this town follow what you will do. Let them keep their drinking water clean and safe for healthy life. They will be like our friend then.
This is a Hygiene for Health campaign message from the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, Ministry of Health, Watch Commission, with support from Water Aid.
Our life is in our hands to make it better. That's what.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Her Voice. Like I said, this program is being produced every Tuesday beginning at 11 a.m. to 12 noon with Madeline Finasa and Princess Zuza. But I'm sitting in for Madeline today, so I'm Johnson Batoma and along with Madeline Sa. So we have our guest already in studio. So today, focus on the upcoming Young Women and Girls National Conference organized by the Ministry of Gender. So we will be joining our guests to call their name one at a time and their own position. So if we're ready for Elijah Zizi in, then we can join our guest here on Truth 96.1, and the program is Her Voice. So love to say good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, we received some feedback. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Okay, so we would like you to call your name one at a time, starting from our left.
My name is Fajira Boya, member of the Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel under the Ministry of Gender, Children's Protection.
Okay, you see Victoria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the next person.
Good morning. I'm Christina Kwayu, President of the Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel under the Ministry of Gender, Children, Social Protection.
Is it president?
Yeah.
President of what?
The Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel.
Okay, president. So the next person.
Good morning. My name is Victoria Miazi, the Speaker of the Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel under the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection.
Okay, Speaker. Do you have any other person there?
Yes, we have our gender coordinator.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. My name is Joanna Angie Wanta, serving as the Special Advisor to the President of the Ministry of Gender.
Okay, Special Advisor.
Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel under the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection.
Okay, so thank you for that beautiful
I think
introduction.
another person did.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead. Okay.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
My name is Bernice Watt. I'm the director for the Adolescent Girls Division at the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection. And under that division, we have the Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel.
All right.
This is a group that was set up to support young women and girls across the country in advocacy, creating awareness on different issues that affect young women.
Okay. So I think we will start with you because you are the director of that division. Are you getting me? Okay, I'm saying we'll start with you
Okay.
because you are the director of that division.
Okay.
There is this upcoming conference to be organized by your division. We'd just like to know just a bit about that conference, where the conference is expected to be organized.
Okay, thank you for that. So I'll just show light on that. So the National Young Women and Girls Conference 2024 will be held in Kakata, Amakibi County on the BWR campus. And this conference came about from the Day of the Girl Child, International Day of the Girl Child. There was a manifesto that was developed. And after the manifesto, there was this community put together to establish this conference. This conference intention is to bring together young women and girls and boys, because we realize that boys are like stakeholders in whatever matter to girls, to discuss issues that affect young women and girls across the country. And some of those issues are gender-based violence, sexual reproductive health, which include teenage pregnancy, STIs, STDs, family planning. And now we decided to add a little bit of current things that are going on, like drug abuse, also career guidance. We will have people, panel members from different organizations who are peers to discuss with young women and girls on that, to just share experience, provide support, and talk about those issues.
Yeah, like you said, the venue of this conference is in Kakata, specifically on the campus of the BWR. So I don't know, you call the month this program will be held. The month will be held in
Okay,
August.
The date for this program is August 30 and 31. It's a 2-day program. August 30 and 31.
Okay.
So this program will be arriving on the 29th because it's not late. We are trying to bring people from across the country, so we have to like stay together so that we can be able to share experience for those periods. So the time is August 30 to 31, but the arrival is August 29.
Okay. You say so you said the participants 7 June from across the country.
Yes.
What are the process? How can one be part of the conference?
Okay. So what we decided to do, the Ministry of Gender have someone in a county called county coordinator.
Okay.
So we have partners in these counties that work with gender, work with girls, work with boys. So the county coordinator will work with these partners to be able to recruit girls and boys
In each county.
in each county.
Okay.
So then they will send those names, and then we will be able to bring all of them together because most of them are below the age of 18. We consider them children. So they will also have to come with the county coordinator or someone we call chaperone. We will be able to like guide them and bring them over. So we wish we could bring like a lot of people, but this program we are targeting 200 young women and girls to come together to have this
So
discussion.
that means there's no targeted participant for each county. You can come with
So
100, you
per
can come with
each
50.
county, we did a breakdown. We will
Okay.
be bringing at least 4 per county, at least 4 per county. But for some counties, we'll be bringing the 5, 6, depending for the host county, which is Margibi, will have a lot of people. More, maybe they're up to 40, 50 because they are coming from around there. And for Mosorado, we also have about 48 persons that will be coming from Mosorado too. But for the rest of the county, we'll be bringing at least 4 persons.
Okay, so
Okay, so you got more people listening, and maybe people also want to be a part of this program. Well, firstly, what is the adolescent girls all about?
Okay, so adolescent, we
Mhm.
all know the age of adolescent is very strategic and key from the ages 10 to 24. And we know girls in that age, they have a lot of changes in their body, they go through a lot. Some of them start to develop new behavior, start to change. So the ministry thought it wise to have this division that will specifically look at girls in those age. Because when we talk about development, family planning, even teenage pregnancy, prostitution, those are the age range this is the age range that children start to develop in those old habits. So our own division work is to work with children within that range to ensure that we provide the right support for them, which can be social, sometimes mental, through counseling and support so that they will be able to know the right path to follow. So this is just mostly what the adolescent girls division is about.
okay. So we will come back to you. So we'll go back to the so we'll start with Victoria Mianzet. We just want to for you to outline your own road when it comes to this conference. Your name again and your position and your road.
So my name is Victoria Wamiazi. I'm the speaker for the Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel.
Okay.
For this conference, my role is to represent the people with disability, the disabled community, so that I can be able to speak out issues affecting them within the conference. Because a lot of stakeholders will be there, and they will be giving our all ears to be listening to us, so that we can be able to express issues that are affecting us. So my role there is to speak out for the disabled community, especially women with disability.
That means we'll have members of the community. I mean, we'll have members of the disabled community also represented.
Yes.
Okay, so the next person would be the Fajira and the
Oh yeah.
okay. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Fajira Boyaiki, and as a member of the Adolescent Girls Advisory Panel, my role is to work along with our director to help coordinate, to help make sure the conference is in order. We are coordinating other girls and serving as MC so that the conference can go on successfully.
Is this the first time participating in this conference, or you have been participating in other conferences?
Yes, have participated in conference.
So how long you been with this the ministry, helping the ministry?
1 year now.
Okay, so okay, we go to Christiana.
Yes.
Yeah, just tell us your own role, involvement with this conference.
So, like Fajira said, my role is to help our director see the implementation of the conference and then coordinate issues like activities, help to communicate with other adolescents, make sure that they attend. And for our panel, we are consist of 15 members. So my role is to coordinate those panelists, make sure that they attain and all of the responsibilities that we have given. Like this is one of our roles that we are performing to come on radio to communicate the importance of the National Women Girl Conference and the impact that it have on our society.
So I would like each of you to tell me how does it feel, as a young person, and from the part of this team giving you the opportunity. How does it feel as a young person, starting with the first person? Yeah, you.
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria.
Yes, for me, especially from the disabled community, I feel very excited because I know that issues affecting us will be addressed, and a lot of stakeholders will be there. Like I said earlier, we have a lot of partners that will be there listening to us, and they will be taking key issues into consideration. And those issues that will be addressed will be those issues that will be highlighted will be addressed, and it will also be solved. So I feel excited because I know that my voice will be heard.
Okay, thank you. The next person.
So I feel challenged being a part of something that I know that is key on addressing issues affecting girls. So each time I'm on the program or I'm in a gathering with young women and girls, especially adolescents, and listening to issues they are faced with and how can we mitigate those issues, I feel more challenged because knowing that the burden of young people rests on the shoulder of the gender ministry, and we as adolescents, especially the panel, we have a huge responsibility because the ministry cannot go in those community and reach out to those girls. So we as panelists, our responsibility is to go into the community, take those issues, those burning issues of adolescents, bring it to the ministry and discuss it with our directors and see how we can find a solution around them. So it's more challenging, and I also feel inspired as a young woman giving back to my community. I feel inspired. I'm learning on a daily basis on how to deal with issues.
Okay.
As for me, I see it as an opportunity to serve and to speak out for my fellow friends or young women and girls. I feel very happy, excited to be part of this conference and knowing that we will not just be saying things, but we will have people hearing us and wanting to implement what we want, and the issue is going to be solved, even not 100%, but at least it's going to be minimized. So I feel very happy, and I know that the conference is going to be a great one with adolescents.
So let me ask this question just before my colleague comes in. I want to know: is it very difficult in dealing with your peers? Is it difficult?
As for me, it is not really difficult
Okay.
because if an older person wants to talk with a younger person, they will see like, oh, this old lady have already lived her life and she want to restrict me and blah blah blah. But if a 17-year-old girl like myself is speaking to my fellow female friend, and she will be like, oh, if this my friend can say this is not good, or to get pregnant at the early age is not right, then I too can follow that same step. So I see it much easier for we adolescents to interact with our friends, especially on educating them on issues.
Okay, Victoria,
Yeah.
your input.
Yes, I see it very easy because for someone like me to speak to my peer it will be very easy because they will be able to listen to me. If I like speak on issues like affecting myself, they will say yes, that's the same thing that happened to me. So we'll be able to exchange and speak on issues, and we'll be able to exchange ideas, and I can be able to educate them. So they will listen to me very well and understand. Then for other person to speak out to them, because they will be ashamed to go to the other person and express issues that are affecting them, especially when it comes to their body. They will feel very ashamed to speak out issues affecting them to the other person. But for me, that peer, they will come to me freely and come and explain to me. And being that I have the knowledge to solve those issues, I can give them the necessary idea on how to go about solving those issues.
Okay.
So I feel motivating to talk to my peers, because knowing that there's a common saying that says iron sharpened iron. So it's more motivating because talking to your fellow colleague about like some medication, talking to them about sexual reproductive health and right on rape. Probably if this person have been assaulted in school, they will just voice it out, because it's like you are having a normal, it's like having a normal conversation with your friend. Like you coming from school, probably you go there assume that you go to test and you spy to catch you. You'll be free to lecture with your classmates. So it's the same as having this discussion with your colleague. It can be so motivating because you won't be afraid using a particular word at a particular time. You don't have to sugarcoat what you want to say because you are not in a particular space. But having this discussion with adolescents like myself, the space is more safer. And I pray that we can have a more safer space where we come on air and talk about menstruation without being afraid or going back. And then, like, I can remember we went to federal organization where we have the midway some disabled, and then when we reached there, they started asking, where the president? I mean, we waiting for your president. Oh. Then forgot say, but are the president? Oh, are the president yet? So it was so motivating seeing them, their fellow young colleague coming to talk to them. So I think it's so motivating and impacting to us also.
Okay. So
Yeah, and this question is to the director. Yeah. And how many girls have you worked with, or in how many communities have you worked in with adolescent girls?
So recent time we just beginning this year.
okay.
Okay.
In this year we have worked with a lot of girls in different communities. During our Mesha Hachin Day in May, we went to rural Mosorado. We talked to different girls, different communities from different sectors. Some of them were at home, young teenage mothers, some of them were students, some of them were just in the communities. We were able to talk to them. In recent time, we visited 7 counties, including Mosorado. We went to Riverside, Grand Bassa, Bonk, Nema, Margibi, Bomi, and Mosorado. So we were doing the same awareness in communities, and also this adolescent advisory panel, we don't have them in some counties.
Okay.
We had them in 5 already, which is Mosorado, Cape Mount, Grand Chile, Lofa counties, right? And Nima counties. So we wanted to establish, our aim is to establish it everywhere. So we
Okay.
established additional 5 in Bomi, Margibi, Riverside, Grand Bassa, and Bonk. So we went there. And doing that, part of them is to recruit them, train them, because they are advocates. They are all advocates. So what these people are doing now, they were trained for it. That's what we're doing in the counties.
Okay.
So we have been talking to girls across the country.
Okay, so if you're just joining us, this is the program Her Voice, and this program is been sponsored by Water Aid Liberia. So we are here on Truth 96.1, and this program is brought to you from 11 a.m. every Tuesday to 12 noon. So we have our guest from the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection, Adolescent Girls Division. They are discussing the upcoming program to be organized according to them in Margibi County, Kakata to be specific. So we'll take this break. We'll come back. We go for the program Her Voice here on Truth 96.1.
The women, every single woman, mother, auntie,
Water is like the presence of board, a 1 hour program that is taken to them every Tuesday at 7 p.m. For boys, the space to air their voices about issues that bother women on water, sanitation, and hygiene. The show seeks to increase knowledge and share information, influence decisions, strengthen collaboration, and solicit ideas to enhance women's potential to access and afford sustainable services for clean water, drinking toilets, and good hygiene, nutrition, as well as the sexual reproductive health and rights. WaterAid's mission is to transform the lives of the poorest and most marginalized people by expanding and improving access to safe water, sanitation, and hygiene.
But we keep our drinking water clean and safe, we and our children will be healthy.
Don't miss out on this effort to ensure that these women
Not 6.1. So let's go about our guest. Madam Director, let's come back to you. Madam Director, let's come back to you. So this program, our listeners will let to know. Will there be teaching section? Who are the guests expected to grace this occasion?
Okay, so during this program, we will have what we call panel discussion, where people will break out into groups, and each of the groups will be discussing different topics. So some of these topics are some of the ones we were just talking about. Some of them will be family.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And you did mention some of the guests expected to grace the occasion. Some of the guests may be permanent individuals expected to grace the occasion. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, uh, okay.
Okay.
And okay. Okay.
Yeah, and so you being the director, how has it been in dealing with these young girls? Okay. Okay. Okay, so in talking with some of these girls, the young women, and then knowing that it's some of the first time getting to know about or hearing people talking about menstruation, how it can be like, or how it really sound to them. How can you go about talking that to them? Okay.
Okay, so this is the program Her Voice here on Truth 96.1. So we will be calling the number as the program goes on. We'll call the number so that you can be part. We know that there are questions. Some of our ladies, our young girls are just sitting by their radio and wanting to ask a question that we have not asked here in studio. So the number to call is 0777 28 59 61 0777 285961. And we are going to put it through and ask some of the questions that we are not asking here. Maybe you got some doubt that need to be clear here on the program, Her Voice. So let's go back to the director. Like you said, and the director, you said we also have some young boys, right? So I want to know their own part. What part are they going to play in this whole conference?
Okay.
Okay.
Period, maybe unexpectedly in school, you can help to support her, and even your sister at home, you can provide that guidance for her, so that so that girls wouldn't have the knowledge and still feel alone because they won't know what they know. The boys don't know what they know. So this is why we bring the boys on board.
So what have been WASH own intervention when it comes to the adolescent girls?
So, Wash Water Aid
Mhm.
is one of
Okay.
our partner in this Young Women and Girls
Mhm.
conference. and they have been providing support throughout in the planning process, because before we came up with this program, we had a venue.
Okay.
So they have been supportive, and they provide some financial support too, but we appreciate that, but we also appreciate more their involvement in the whole planning process. So that's it.
Okay, so how the team, the organizing committee, how did they, come about the selecting of the venue? That's Kakata. How was it?
So we decided that we needed to get boys and girls to a venue
Okay.
that they will be together for experience sharing. We could choose to do it Monrovia, but we know we have it even Monrovia. By the time you leave your house, before you get there, then you almost miss the first beginning session. So we decided that, okay, we think it will be best we bring all of them together for all around, because the people in Monrovia might be up with education or experience or knowledge. People in Lofa might be here. So if we bring all of them together, then we make sure all of them be on the same level on the education or experience or knowledge on this topic. So we decided we'll bring them together. And because Margibi is not very far, but it's also not Monrovia, and have the space to host 200 girls, because one of our team, we have to find or
Yeah, the
accommodation,
capacity.
yeah,
Yeah.
capacity. So, and they also have a place where girls and boys, they have a boys' dorm, they have the girls' dorm.
Okay.
They will have time to sit together, but they will also be safe, because we've got it in now. We don't want, at the end of the day,
all of those things into
yeah.
consideration.
So they will have to come together at some point, but we know they will also be separated at another point. So that's how we came up with a venue for
So is
that
it
place.
open to the general public? Can anybody be a part?
Yes, if we will encourage anybody that can attend to just come and get the experience, get the knowledge, because
Okay, so why if okay, sorry for cutting you off.
okay,
Okay, there's a person from Moserado County. Maybe
okay,
they have not been aware of your activities.
okay.
Now they hear it on the radio. They want to be a part, but then they be like, I can transport myself to go there, but why if I want to stay there for the 2 days?
Okay, so what we did before was we
Mhm.
booked a accommodation for the number of people at BW at campus.
Okay.
So now that if someone want to come and they're not in the booking, that's something we'll have to discuss with them,
Okay.
because we also want to make sure these adolescents are safe. We don't want them to come and be vulnerable and just roaming about, because they're still going to be exposed to danger we're trying to protect them from. So that's something we'll have to discuss and see how we can be able to mitigate it, so that the person can have a space to sleep and be protected and have a chaperone or guardians.
Okay,
Mhm.
so the numbers to call is 0777 28 59 61, 0777 28 59 61, 0777 28 59 61. You can call us here on the program Her Voice here on Truth 96.1. So we have here our guest from the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Adolescent Girls Division of the ministry here, providing us information about an upcoming conference to be organized in Kakata, Magibikati. So we'll have our first quarter here on Truth 96.1. Good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm fine. I'm Matthew Sir from Rafi Highway. This school is Rafi Highway.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to the program. Very interesting. You know, the question I want to ask is that most of we are native parents.
Okay.
We have our children coming up, and we don't get hard to, because most of the children here grow up. That can you see the menstruation. We don't even know how to control them.
Yeah.
So when education coming in, I don't know how we native parents will manage it, because usually you see most of the children coming up, they get children in the home, the man that will check on them, sometimes they receive the time they receive the administration or other thing.
Okay.
So how we native parent will manage it?
How with native part? Okay, they are jacking down the point, so they're gonna answer you, please. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, your name.
My name is Brother Joseph. I'm calling you from Toronto.
All right.
I want to thank you very much for the program, on the discussion. But I want to ask a question with your city girl.
Go ahead.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
All right. Okay, I'm going to come on in. I have children. I have 5 children in Bufasai. You know,
Okay.
on a 30 years.
All right.
But we will be able for some of them to take part in the program.
All right. So they're gonna answer.
All right.
All right. So that's it here. You can call us. Okay, we got the call. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Curtis Victor. I'm calling you from Chikisu Factory.
Okay.
You know, your host there, you know, telling all your guests, telling us about the adolescents. You know, many of the adolescents that we see today are in numerous problems. If you look around Monrovia or other or cities in Liberia, you will find children that have not even reached the age of 18, but they are always in the bars doing all kinds of things. In fact, they are in the prostitution. What are you doing to eliminate these young ones from doing this habit? That's the question I want to ask your guests.
Okay.
So we want for our young women to call, call so you can
Yeah,
ask
because
us.
one of the men calling.
Yeah,
making
men,
point,
we
yeah.
observed the too many men
The
calling.
young girls, they're talking
Yeah,
to you, the
please,
young
you have to
women.
call us. The young women got to call us. This is a program. This is where your voices can be heard. So you can call us on 0777 28 59 61 0777 0777 28 59 61 here on a voice radio program. So I think you heard Madam Director. I know you can start from you heard
Yeah.
our callers. The first one said he's a native parent and girls. So he want. I know you got a question. So just go ahead.
Yeah, so just to say that men are the one calling, I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
Because we know that men are like decision makers in homes naturally. So if these topics are reaching to their attention, which means it could be addressed. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. So and also about the question about the girl menstruation when the daughters reach the age, that's why we want everybody to be in the know, because we know a lot of schools don't have women teachers.
Okay.
They have men teachers. So if men are aware about these challenges that girls face during menstruation, because a lot of studies show a lot of girls don't go to school at all when they are menstruating. They don't want to be bothered. They just stay home because they don't have the necessary material to use. Yeah, they don't want to be ashamed in case they get sting or something happen to them. So we say we will always provide. That's why we come on the radio, because we will not be able to reach as many people as we reach when we are on the radio.
Okay.
So we come to the radio to provide this information to also help people out there that may not be able to directly contact us and get information from us. So also the ministry is there, the division is there. If they can contact us, we'd like to provide more information to them on that. So we are available for providing support, counseling,
So
and
is there a
advice.
hotline that people can get you people through in case a parent want to find out what they can do, how they can advise their children?
Okay, so we don't have a house now for now, but we have the ministry that is there. We have the adolescent girls advisory panel members that are there to provide the information. They go out to different programs and talk about these things. So another question was, someone said they have their daughter in Lofa.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
five
they have
girls in
girls.
Lofa.
Yes, yes,
How they can be part of it?
yes. So this program at the time may not reach everybody in the country. That's why we decentralize it. We have the same girls in Lofa.
Which part of Lofa?
So they are in Fonjoma,
Okay.
in the county general office, there where they are really based, around the administrative building there. So they are also young girls, like the girls, they are students in school. So they also have activities too. Like they go on Mesha Haji, they had like awareness, they did march, they went in the communities, they did drilling. So we hope that people also can be able to
To join them
to
on that
join
side.
them, yeah,
Okay.
to be able to get the information. So we cannot get like everybody, we're not fit in one
So
hall.
can you just go back again? Because with that being listening, I know he will want his children to be a part. Which part of Lofa that he can get in touch with the adolescent girls on that side?
Okay, so we have the county office. The county office have a room in the administrative building, but they
Okay.
also have a big office opposite the administrative building. So there where the girls meet. They are not like full time coming to work every day. They are students like regular children in the community that go out. So if they want information in the county office, general office have people in different districts.
Okay.
So they have staff in different districts that they could reach out to and they want to get the information. Maybe they could reach out to the district coordinator and say, oh, I have my daughters. I wanted to learn more about Mesha Haji. Can you link me to the adolescent girls for their friends to talk to them? That is also possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the program.
The last person,
Yes. Well, the last person talked about
how you people can eliminate the adolescent girls, maybe like getting into prostitution.
Prostitution. Okay. So that's what this division is about, because a lot of these girls, when they reach to this stage and they get confused, they reach puberty, they start to develop and become the hormones in their body. They don't know how to react to that, so they try to act more than themselves, like overdo things and misbehave. So we are there to provide counseling. We are there to show them some of their friends in the same age, just like them, probably going through the same thing they're going through, that on the right path, so that they could talk to them like the girls were saying, that will be able to provide the guidance and put them on the right track. So if you need counseling, like I said, we have our girls here, we have our adolescent panel member, they are complete advocates. They advocate, they know a lot of issues. They are very, very informed on these issues, so they are willing to go out to do outreach. Sometimes we go to community, they do the advocacy. We just, like we are doing now, come like to guide them, but they do the advocacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are actually going out of time. So this is the program Her Voice here on Truth 96.1. So we'll go to each of you to just give your parting comments, starting with Joanna Weato, to give a parting comments. What do you have to know about this program, upcoming program, and one at a time, because we have roughly 5 more minutes to go. So give each person 30 seconds. So Joanna, you can start.
Okay, this is my party statement. I want to encourage every other adolescent outside there. It's never too late for anybody to make a change. You can make a change, you can have children and still be the positive ones that you want to become. So we just need to keep focused and listen to our peers and sometimes engage ourselves into social activities so we know the changes that take place in our body and how important we are in the society.
Okay, so the next person, Madam Victoria.
Yes, my party comment, I just want to appreciate the Ministry of Gender and also Keep Liberia and other partners that, like organize this forum, this conference, so that adolescents can express issues that are affecting them. I want to be appreciated, and I want to say to my girls, you can listen to your parents, you can listen to your peers, so that peers with positive ideas that will be able to change your life in the positive direction, not negative peers, so that you cannot do things that will go the wrong way.
All right, Madam Boya.
I want to say a big thank you to our partners that have organized this program in collaboration with us. And the theme for this year's conference is education, a pathway to building resilience against gender-based violence and promoting sexual reproductive health and rights. So it's going to be
You can go away again.
education, a pathway to building resilience against gender-based violence and promoting sexual reproductive health and rights.
Okay.
So that's my parting statement.
Okay. So, Madam Christiana.
So I want to firstly appreciate our listening audience for the time of listening, and I know that everything that was said here, they will take it out and also be the change they can be. So it's not about listening to the radio, it's about how well you take in the message. So we are encouraging you to please take everything that you heard and those ones that you feel that was not addressed. You can also reach out to the Ministry of Gender, like our director said. Want to appreciate the Ministry of Gender for providing us the information that today we are serving as champion of change, and also to our sponsors, UNICEF and UNFPA and other collaborative partners. I want to say to young women, it is not too late. Like our team, in collaboration with our team, building resilience, I want us to be resilient against every life challenges. It is not too late. Let us take every challenges to be a learning platform for us. We can make the change. We are the change we want to see. And we can only do it by taking a one step, because for every million miles, begin with a one step.
Okay. So, Madam Director. Let's go.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you to our partner WaterAid for giving us the opportunity to come on air to be able to reach out to these people far and near. And I want to thank you to this Truth FM family, also the Ministry of Gender, on behalf of the Ministry of Gender, Madam Remy Colley, our Deputy Minister, Madam Laura Kulake. I want to say thank you to all of you for giving us the opportunity to be able to speak out to you. Thank you.
All right, so that's it. This is how we go home on today's edition of program Her Voice. And we had in studio our guest from the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection, Adolescent Girls Division, with the director herself, Madam Brandon Ward, herself here in studio with her team here on Truth 96.1. So this is how we go home on today's edition of the program. So thank you for listening. Thanks for your listening. We'll join us next